Do you ever go for the throat? Yeah, they have a knight. All right. Hopefully they don't have two. If they get one, it is what it is. It'd be nice if they whiffed. That'd be kind of nice. No way! No way! Let's go! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man and Man, and today we got a juicer for you. Before we do the deck, I'm going to ask you the question of the day. Who is your favorite commander? That's right, nothing video specific this time. Who is your favorite commander? Let me know in the comment below. Let's go and dive right in to some rotation-proof fairies. That's right. So, I absolutely love Talion the Kindly Lord. I think this card is very I think it's underrated. Now, it was a little underwhelming when it first came out, but now it's like to the point where this can kind of crush a lot of decks. A lot of times, well, let's go into what it does first. Whenever it enters the battlefield, choose a number between 1 and 10. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value, power, or toughness equal to the chosen number, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. So immediately you'll kind of notice this is more, it's kind of like a mid-rangey type of card. It's not really an aggro card because it doesn't really make sense to place an aggro shell. It's definitely more like a mid-range type of thing. So I kind of wanted to do like the fairy thing all over again, but make it a little bit with like a bigger curve. So I am running 26 land, if you notice. I do have a lot of Restless Reefs and the Mirrex just to give us a little bit more of the late game stuff here, but nevertheless, Sleep-Cursed Faerie. I absolutely love this thing. Whenever it enters the battlefield, it's going to have 3 stun counters on it, and you can untap it for 2. So this thing, again, with like rotation-proof kind of type of fairies here, I think this is a pretty good deck to kind of extend deeper into the game. I've got a Teferi, because we're going to be drawing cards. We do have an Aclazotz, because this card is just, I mean, you have to run Aclazotz. Aclazotz is just way too cool. Not a fairy, but a bat. They both have wings, right? Got the Gix's Command. I've got 3 Gix's Command. You need this card. You absolutely need Gix's Command in this deck, especially being like every mode is so relevant. Getting lifelink and 2+1/+1 counters on your creature, very, very good. Destroying each creature with power 2 or less. There's a lot of Convoke. There's a lot of aggro. It's out there, so it's just wonderful. And we don't have a lot of life gain in this deck. We have got a lot of life drain, but we don't have life gain. We have, like, you know, we can deal damage with the Dreaming Duelist, we can do it with the Talion, etc., etc., but gaining life is pretty hard here, other than the Aclazotz and the Gix. And with aggro, a lot of times you don't get into turn 5, so we have to really make sure that we have the Gix's Command. And, you know, creature cards, we have a lot of creature cards in our graveyard, so we'll be able to retrieve those as well. Teferi, we have a lot of card draw. We do have Kaito Shizuki, and we do have Talion, etc., etc. So having Kaito out, just very nice. It's a Dimir colored Planeswalker 3-drop. Absolutely love Kaito, and I did make him the avatar of this creature. Or this deck, not this creature. That didn't make any sense. Malcolm. Why are we running Malcolm? Again, Malcolm's got wings. Kind of a fairy. Not a fairy, but still, I actually love this Malcolm. And because there are some times where, like, the Gix's Command isn't very good. Sometimes you have, like, your removal, like the Faerie Fencing. Later in the game, you got Ego Drain. A lot of times, this is not very good. So you have Malcolm out there to kind of discard and fix up your hand. We do have Ego Drain and Faerie Fencing. This is, it kind of pairs nicely with the Sleep-Cursed Faerie. If you get this on turn 1, it's pretty much like, okay, we don't have to worry about this, because with the Ego Drain, if you don't control a fairy, you're going to exile a card from your hand. Now, we don't really care about that, because early in the game, the Sleep-Cursed Faerie has Ward 2, so we don't really care about it that much. It's safe. It's absolutely safe, so that's kind of the little synergy there. I only have 1 Dreaming Duelist. It's a legendary, so like you might as well run it. There's no reason not to, but you gotta be kind of careful here. And the Faerie Mastermind, because why the hell not? It is very, very good. I actually am running a Negate. I think 3 steps ahead as of the other counter spell. I don't really know. I mean, again, you can kind of tinker with this deck. I'm not saying this is a finished product at all. I think it's pretty close to it, but 3 steps ahead costs 3, or the Negate costs 2. I just think the Negate's a little better. Plus, we do have other things for other stuff here. So, nevertheless, this is the last card. We got the Spellscorn Coven. Return target spell to its owner's hand. So we're returning. We are not countering right with this. With the Cavern of Souls, this can definitely put the hurt on them. It kind of acts as like the Aven Interrupter. You're going to return it rather than countering it. Kind of acts as like a weird dynamic card, and then you're going to discard a card. But it is a Fairy Warlock, so we are running it in the Fairy deck here. But this is the deck, baby. Got rotation-proof fairies. I don't know. I think it's got a decent little kick to it. So hopefully we can kind of make the old fairies work. As always, we're going to give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They mean the absolute world to me. Hopefully, we'll kind of get into a more consistent schedule once Bloomborough comes out. But for now, I'm going to make some rotation-proof decks. Might do like one or two like one last goodbye decks. But I think rotation-proof is a pretty good format. But nevertheless, thank you so much to the Mana Rocks. Consider joining the channel. That would help me out as a content creator. We would greatly appreciate that. But do just keep in mind that only you can help prevent save the ether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously. Make sure to answer your favorite commander in the pinned comment below. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Guxta! Hello, Guxta! Alright, we can go ahead and keep this. Always gotta love the Sleep-Cursed Faerie. I am a huge fan of this card. I think it is one of the most slept on cards. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, Guxta, what you got for me here? Let's go ahead and peep out these land. Ooh, these are nice. I don't remember where these came from. I am a huge fan of the moving. Anything that's animated, the sleeves are so nice. So, my God, I know I'm definitely gonna have to edit that. I know that it doesn't show like the, I don't know, it gives you such a long time. I know it doesn't show the bar, but that was probably like 20 Mississippis. Like, that was a long time. But nevertheless, Guxta is here. Let's have a game, maybe. Valdare and Epicure, do not like to see that. I mean, I do like to see that we have a Gix's command, because I'm assuming that is going to be their plan. So, got to go for the throat. Go for the throat. Spot removal is not very good versus Boros Convoke. So hopefully we can kind of do something here. If they do go in for the blood token here, right, with like the Gleeful Demolition, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Scoundrel. Okay, that's fine. Typically, Charming Scoundrel's not really ran in Boros Convoke, so maybe they got something kind of else going on here. Create a treasure token. Sure. Kind of unfortunate here. I don't really want to go for the throw, especially if Gix's command can kind of take care of these things, so I think I'll just kind of play it still for now. Oh, good lord. Alright, that's good. I feel like, I don't know if I'm just being insanely impatient, but the ropes are just like not, I don't know what's going on here. Nevertheless, okay, let's go and go for the Sleep-Cursed Faerie. Alright. Got the cut down, which of course could be kind of nice here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass. We do have the Spellscorn Coven. I do kind of like this card. It's definitely kind of wonky. It's wonky in all the good ways. So let's see what Gux has got for us here. Of course, if they do drop like the knight, we can just kind of bounce it, which is actually pretty cool. Alternatively, we could have just gone for a cut down and a go for the throat, but like that feels a little like not great. Feels a little not great. Epicure, sure. Play them all down. Play them all down. This is exactly why I'm running 3. I'm running 3 Gix's commands. So Knight, absolutely not. Hey, let's go ahead and give him this. Let's go ahead and give him some spankings. I'm feeling a little bit villainous today. So yeah, we're not countering you. They got this with the Cavern of Souls. But guess what? We're not countering you. We're bouncing you back to your hand. So sorry about you, my friend. Sorry about you. Alright. So now let's see what we want to do. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's go. Oh, man. Okay, that feels absolutely amazing. Alright, we have another one. Do I want to go? I don't think I even really want to cut down, to be honest with you. I think we just kind of stay still. I think we just stay still. We're kind of revving up for this Gix's command. The only question now, do I swing? Do I actually swing here? We're 100% going to go in for the Spellscorn Coven to bounce this again. Hopefully we get into our Gix's command and then we really ruin their day. We're going to win a race here. I think we do, because with the Gix's command, we swipe the board, and then I'm going to put lifelink on it. Of course, we have to draw the land, so I guess I'm kind of counting my my chickens before they hatch. But of course, we do get another turn to kind of stall out, because they're not going to be able to play this knight yet. We're not really in the... We're in like a pretty good spot here, but there it is. My goodness, Guxta, you are, I mean, this is crazy. I feel like this should have popped up a long time ago, but nevertheless. Whew. All right, let's go to the damage. Damage step. You can do it, Guxta. I know you can do it. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. All right, so we're gonna take what, 3 damage here. I think our win condition is unequivocally going to be the Gix's command. If we don't top deck into a land, it may be in my interest just to cut down, go for the throat, do this kind of stuff here. Just because it, if we can get them to convoke with 2, that's not 3, and they can't search for the Imding's Recruiter, that would be pretty good. I am not running hard counters, or at least I don't have any in my hand right now. I did think about running the 3 steps ahead here, so let's go for the Knight Errant. We're going to say absolutely no way. So, Spellscorn Coven, take it back, and again, with the Cavern of Souls, with like this, and like the, you know, the Interrupter, again, there's nothing really they can do here. Case of the Gateway Express, that's a little confusing. I mean, can't, no, Sleep-Cursed Faerie has Ward 2, my friend, so that fizzles. They still have it out though. It's not a complete gamey. Should I cut down one of these creatures though? They do have the Knight Errant. I know it's gonna sound silly if I do top deck into a land. It's gonna sound silly if I top deck into a land, but I think this is still the best way to do it. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm doing it. Let's just go for the cut down. I know it seems a little stupid considering that we have Gix's Command, but let's say if we don't top deck into a land. Let's say we don't. We're definitely going to have to just go for the Coven. And then they are going to be able to get the Knight Errant of Eos, unfortunately. Oh my god. Holy Moses. Okay. Okay. Alright, so got to shoot the ship. Honestly, should I just like... Kind of a weird spot here. Really weird spot. Should I just shoot the Sheriff and then go for the throat on these little things just so they can't go for Knight? I guess not, right? It's really close. This is a weird spot here, especially with Gix's Command. Guess we'll swing in. Yeah, this is just a really weird dynamic here. Got to shoot the Sheriff. We got the Knight. Like, if we do this, it's just so weird because we have Gix's Command. Like, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense functionally. I think we do it though. This is so weird. This is just so weird. It's just the weirdest match ever. How we have to play this out. Because I want to cut their stuff down. If they go for the Knight, they literally can't convoke anything. So even if they play like this, I guess they could go for like a 1-drop or whatever. It could just be like a recruitment. So maybe this is maybe not the greatest thing, but either way, let's say they have like a Resolute Reinforcements or something. They play the reinforcements and then they still can convoke. I want to just get rid of their like refueling ability because I can deal with a 4/4 vanilla. A 4/4 vanilla is not that hard to deal with. I don't want them to recruit 2 cards into their hand, so definitely kind of a riskier play here. There's the Warden. All right, got a Warden here. The Gix's Command can kind of take care of it. There's the Knight. So there's the Knight. Okay. So they're going to refuel their hand here. I can take care. Oh, nothing. A whiff? Was that a whiff? That feels absolutely amazing, guys. Alright, so Warden of the Inner Sky. On the bottom. And we do draw into our land here. So, you know what? Should I go for Gix's Command is the question. Just kind of swipe out their board here, or should I go for the Spellscorn Coven? I'm thinking so. Like, I know this is kind of crazy here, but I think if I do this, we're going to have them discard whatever they have in their hand, which I'm assuming is something pretty good here. Feels good. And then we still have the Gix's Command. We're leading the life total. Even if they do get something kind of crazy here, we'll really just call. Not really the end of the world here, though. I can deal with this. Gix's Command can swing the game around with the lifelink and the sacrifice ability. The only question is for the Warden. Do they want to invest into the Warden? If they do, they're going to have to tap out the Knight. And they tap out itself. Okay. I'm going to let that go. So I have no cards to discard. Or have them discard, rather. So I think, man, this thing can fly. This has got to be the most awkward match I've ever played. Like, every single game has just been, I don't know what to do. Because if we use this for the sacrifice, it sacrifices you, and then the Warden can fly eventually. I mean, I don't want this to fly. Like, it's pretty problematic. So if I could do 5, that's still enough. I'm going to do this. Man, this is so awkward. So down to 9. I'm going to play this down, and this is mostly going to act as like a chump blocker, kind of. I mean, the discard is not relevant. I'm just gonna use it to chump block, I guess. So down to 5 life. Honestly, there's one like... Man, I don't know. This is so weird. I would give it like a 90% chance we win, I guess. But like, this is still just so awkward. Blood, alright. Blood for knowledge, and even trade. Another blood token, sure. So they're giving up their blood. I mean, they can't do anything in the air that way. Still nothing in the air. Throw your hands in the air, just don't care. I'm gonna block here for sure. If they have a Resolute Reinforcements, they would actually win this, because this would be 9, and the Resolute Reinforcements would be 2 at the War Leader's call. Yeah, we're gonna block here. Down to 7. And I think we're looking good here. Yeah, let's go. That was a long-winded match, and it was actually a good one. Really awkward. I'm glad we got the win, though. Don Breeze, hello. All right, we got 2 negates here. Kaito, it's definitely a slower hand. We have no removal, so if we're going against mono red, this is going to be a rough time. But ooh, they give we'll go ahead and give the opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello, everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. But what I really hate is these new arrows. These new arrows, like on the, like you see here, blank, blank, blank. So, and we're playing against fucking Convoke again on the draw, man. Oh, it's hard. It's so hard. All right, we do got the Negate. I mean, I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. Hopefully they don't have the Imitating's Recruiter turn 3, or at least the Knight. But going against Convoke on the draw is basically impossible versus this deck. With this deck, rather, excuse me. Because, like I said, if we were on the play, there's at least a shot. Because now they go for the Gleeful Demolition, we at least have a shot. But right now, it's like, ugh. So my only question is, do I want to go for the throat now? You're saying, like, why would you go for the throat now? And that is because if they drop a land, then they are liable, or like they could go for the Knight and still Convoke that way. But I guess we'll wait. They could go for the War Leader's Call or the Imitating's Recruiter, but if they go for that Knight, the thing is, they typically don't want to Convoke with 2 creatures with the Knight, because it doesn't give them max value. They want to have at least 3, I know, from playing this deck. They want to go for 3. So that they can search for Imitating's Recruiter with the Knight. So for that reason, I think I'll just kind of wait here. If they go in for the War Leader's Call, we can negate, but negate's not really good that versus this deck. Wow, okay, we get a lucky break there. That is going to be an easy peasy negate. We get lucky there. There's no way around that. That was pretty lucky. Okay, down to 17. If we can beat Convoke on the frickin' draw, I'll be so happy. What's the play here? Do we want to go for negate? I don't think we can just like really. I'm gonna just drop down the Kaito. I'm gonna drop down the Kaito.
I won't let Kamigawa fill my fill.
Let's go for this. It's scary though, guys. It's real scary. So I don't. They have another War Leader's Call. It's gonna be brutal. If they have anything, it's gonna be brutal. This deck is just. This deck's scary. We do have a go for the throat. Yeah, they have a Knight. Alright. Hopefully they don't have 2. If they get 1, it is what it is. It'd be nice if they whiffed. That'd be kind of nice. No way! No way! Let's go! Setubal. Hello. Hello. Alright, let's go and keep this. Our little ego drain here can literally be draining of our own ego when we don't have a turn 1 fairy. That's okay, because we have a turn 2 fairy, so... Botanical Sanctum. Is this going to be Simic? Are we going against Simic? Let's go ahead and go for our Cavern of Souls. I'm just going to tell you right now I'm running Faeries. That's right. Faeries. That's right. I do not want to get countered, so if I flash this in, I think I would much rather it be uncounterable. So I'd rather just give you the information. I don't care. Ledger Shredder. Alright, let's go in for our Faerie Mastermind here. And we're staring down a Ledger Shredder, so we can't attack, unfortunately, with our Kaito, which would be kind of a nice little 1-2 punch. I think we're just going to go in for the Kaito. Yeah, let's just go in for Kaito here. Nothing doing right now. Pass. Let's phase out. And now we got... I mean, it's a pretty good start, though. Pretty good start. This is interesting though. Ledger Shred. Oh, Rot Priest. Okay. Okay. Let's try to Ego Drain here. Let's try to Ego Drain. Well, they can't. Okay, if they can't block the Rot or protect the Rot Priest, I think we're good. So let's actually get rid of this Rot Priest, and then just shoot the shit. I know they're gonna Ledger Shredder, but like that's fine, whatever. They can't protect it, right? This is just. I'll take the poison counter all day. That would be pretty sick though if they top deck into like a blue instant. Okay, they do not. Well, maybe. No. Wow. I'm at a loss of words. That is fucking insane. Okay. I'm so tilted. I'm just a fucking mess right now. I just didn't even swing in first. Yeah, it's been a long day, guys. It's crazy. Oh my god, it's been a long day. Very tired. Very annoyed right now. It's okay though. It's okay. Just take it. We do have the Talion here. This is not good. Now we are in the danger zone. Because now they can protect it. I think we're just fucked. Nevertheless, I'm just gonna go in for. Let's go for Talion here. So they go for Invasion of Ikoria. Do we call 1 or 2? Honestly, calling out 1 is like kind of okay, right? That means every single time they cast for 1. Invasion of Ikoria. Blah blah blah. Search your library. Blah blah blah. Put it onto the battlefield. Well, I guess we'll choose 1. I guess we'll just choose 1. I guess. Guess we just swing, right? Can't be blocked, and I'm not blocking the Ledger Shredder anyway, so I think our plan of action here is going to be just to kind of drain them out. But I cannot believe that slip out the back was just so nasty, but we're going to try and fight it out here. At least Talion will kind of tax them for every single time they go for a Tamiyo safekeeping. This Invasion of Ikoria is definitely gross, but like, still nothing. Okay. Okay. I think we can just be aggressive here, right? Can't swing in with you, that doesn't make any sense. But I can swing in with Talion and the ninja, the unblockable ninja here. Maybe they're scared of blocking the Talion. I mean, I think it's worth a shot, right? Because I'm not worried about the Ledger Shredder like swinging in and attacking me for life. The way they're going to be winning is obviously poison counter. So the chance that they're too scared to block with the Ledger Shredder, I think it's worth swinging in here. Oh, we get it! We get it! Okay, so our bluff does work. That is actually pretty cool. We gotta drain them for life. Otherwise, there's no chance, right? Guess we can do... No, because I'm trying to think here. Let's burn this for the colorless. Let's go for Kaito. I think I just want to draw. I mean, cut down's okay. I think I want to draw, though. We already attacked. It is close, though. Making another unblockable is pretty enticing. I think we'll just end the turn. I could have dropped the island, but there's a weird chance. We also kind of want to give them the illusion that we have more stuff going on than we really do. Another island. I don't like that. Ledger Shredder. Okay, at least so Talion. We got him pop him. So Talion with the Ledger Shredder. Okay. Lose 2 life and I draw a card. That's pretty good here. Cavern of Souls doesn't help a bunch, but let's see if I go... Let's see. If I go for cut down, they're going to give me another 2 life. Because then they go for Tamiyo safekeeping. Maybe I shouldn't have... Do I want to just go for this? I think so. Because when they go for Tamiyo safekeeping, inevitably... Right, I understand I'm doing poison counters here, which sucks, but... They're going to go for Tamiyo safekeeping, inevitably. We have our Talion, the Kindly Lord. We're going to get another draw. Be pretty sick. I mean, they got their slip out the back. So if I got another cut down or Faerie Fencing, We do not. We're getting flooded to the absolute teeth, which is unfortunate. But now they draw. Faerie Mastermind will go off. All things considered, not the worst thing. Faerie Mastermind. Come on, we get a Sleep-Cursed Faerie. Alright. I think we're just getting pretty unlucky this match. It's definitely not over. I'm just trying to think here with the Faerie Mastermind. With the Faerie Mastermind, now I'm regretting not dropping that island, because now I want all the mana possible for the Sleep-Cursed Faerie. So now I'm really regretting that. Now it becomes, do I want to chump block? I know it sounds crazy, like why are you sweating this so bad, but I'm telling you, it's gonna matter. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, we're getting flooded. We're getting flooded, guys. Guys, this can't happen. This can't happen. Not in a match this crucial. Like, this is crazy. Okay. I can't really, because I can't bluff the Talion anymore. Gotta swing in here. Take our damage no matter what. We're taking the damage here. So if I drop this, 1-2, 1-2. I think I'm just gonna have to draw. Let's be pretty risky here. We do get a Spellscorn Coven. Okay, that's pretty good. We can bounce something. Is that even that great though? Nevertheless, we're playing you, so let's go ahead and not waste too much time here. We're playing you. 1-2, 1-2. We could also go for this. If we bounce something, it's not that great though. I think we just drop this and then just drop, because like bouncing it doesn't do anything. We don't have to worry about the Ledger Shredders going off too hard anymore. Or should we just go for double Sleep-Cursed Faerie? Man, this is hard, guys. I'm really not a fan of these new arrows. I like it better when they're on the sides here. Spellscorn Coven. I don't think returning anything that like does anything. So I think we just drop it, have them discard a card. Man, it sucks. Have the Ledger Shredders go off. I know. Ugh. Huntsman's Redemption, that's interesting. They get rid of the Tamio safekeeping. That's interesting. I understand that the Talion kind of like, you know, gets them going here. Again, I'm just really playing into the fact that I don't care that much about these Ledger Shredders. And they get rid of wow, okay. If I top deck into some removal, we might be in business. They really do not want the Talion going off, which is understandable. I think next turn we will have enough to go for the Sleep-Cursed Faerie. Got a Mirrex. Okay, that is unfortunate, man. The flood is real here. The flood is so real! Ah! You know what? It's almost to the point where I'm going to want to start going in for, like, 2 unblockables. But this is so unfortunate, guys. This can't be blocked, which is beautiful. But like I said, I just wish I had something else going on for us, man. Do I create another unblockable just to press for the damage? I mean, that's what it's like looking like. But if I just draw, we're just gambling, right? I guess, come on, we've drawn so much land, it can't be more land, right? Oh, God! Oh, no! Guys, my heart. I'm about to throw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can, it doesn't even really matter here. Go for the Mirrex. Oh, we just can't. This is crazy. Between that top deck slip out the back and this insane flood, I mean, this is crazy, guys. At least, okay, Talion at least gets them to do this. Come on, baby. Fingers crossed. We gotta get like a Faerie Fencing or something. Come on, draw a card. They're gonna lose 2 life. Come on, we get to draw. All right. Hold on. Let's try to do this. Let's try and bounce this back. I know that we get another poison counter this way. If they want to replay it, that is. But then the Talion's gonna hit them for 2. Okay, so we go up to what, 6? I mean, it's not great, but like, okay. There is a chance that we just get lucky and top deck into like a Faerie Fencing or just something that's kind of functional. All right. Ego Drain. Okay, we can't use any... Yeah, still can't use the Ego Drain, unfortunately. 6 poison counters. I'm starting to feel a little not great. Six life. I'm gonna have to block no matter what. I know that they have the capability. My heart's racing, guys. God dang. I'm honestly, if I had to be non-biased, I think we're a small dog to win. We're the underdog to win. I think they probably have us, but like I said, this is so close to the match. You got the Ego Drain. I don't care about the damage here. I'm more concerned. Oh. Oh, really? That's a little confusing. I don't care about the damage. We can take 9. Like, that's fine. No? I'm more worried about the poison counters. Can they give me poison at instant speed or something crazy? Is there a card like that? I mean, I'm just confused why they're going for damage here. That can't be their win condition. It's odd. I think we're gonna generate. Hold on. No, I don't. I say we could go for the Mirrex. It's really close, but I think we'll just maybe go for the Sleep-Cursed Faerie instead. So we'd have to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we just get... I'm trying to just maximize, like, the swing equity here. But they sell the Rot Priest no matter what. So I think we're just going to go for this. Malcolm. It's going to have to be Ego Drain, right? This is whenever it's a creature, so I guess we just go for Ego Drain. I have to do it. Let's take a peek here. Let's see what we're working with. Slip out the back. Okay. So slip out the back does hit him with the Talion. 7. Oh, I'd be so sick to my stomach. Oh, come on, no. This is 3 cards here, right? So, oh, March of Swirl. No! No! March of Swirling Miss. Guys, that was a damn good game, though. That was a damn good game. Damn it, man. That was an absolutely sick game. We come up short, man, but that was a fun game, man. It really was. I kind of figured that we had the L, but we needed a counter spell. I'm a little salty though. I think that if we had a counter spell or they didn't top deck into the slip out the back, we could have won, but I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Ortho, hello. All right, we got some fairy action here with Malcolm. Malcolm's, you know, oh, hey, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give the opponent a friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan because those things suck. So, ooh, was that a double mulligan? I couldn't remember because we're giving the single friendly mulligan hello, but I think that was a double mulligan. So, may God be with you, Ortho. Maybe. Oh, it was. Okay, well, nevertheless, sorry about you. Let's go ahead and drop a Sleep-Cursed Faerie on you turn 1, and that's never too fun because you know on turn 1 the fun is beginning. Frontliner. Okay, so this is going to be most likely going to be Convoke, which we don't really love. I don't really hate either. It's fine, right? If we are on the draw, and if they get like the Knight on turn 2, that's just any deck though. Any deck kind of folds to that. Human. Frontliner, sure. Can't really do anything else about that. So you're gonna swing in? That is absolutely fine, because this is the thing though. Here's the thing, my friend. I have a Dreaming Duelist. This is not Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's time to duel. That's right. Let's go and block you. Feels good. All right. Feels good there. We got Faerie Mastermind. I'm going to go ahead and give him the Fairy. very awkward here. We have 4 cards that all cost 2 and 3 lands, so we are extraordinarily inefficient right now, which is quite unfortunate, but I think I'm just going to be aggressive here. I think we're just going to try and be aggressive. Hopefully we don't see a Gleeful Demolition, but honestly, they don't even have a red source yet. And they're not going to get one. Tymo, hello. All right, so we got 2 Gix's Command. Obviously, we do love this. Let's see what we got here. Is this going to be a Boros Convoke? I swear I have played nothing but Boros Convoke today, or just like recently. Lately, at least we've got Gix's Command, but if they have like the nut start, it's going to be very, very difficult to kind of upkeep with this, especially on the draw. But nevertheless, we shall try. If they go in for a turn 2 Knight, I think we're just screwed. There's really no way around it. So hopefully they don't do that. But like I said, that's not too common, you know. Got the Warden. And another Inspector. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's a reasonable turn 2. Like I said, if they go for with the Gleeful Demolition and then the Knight on turn 2, we just go, well, that sucks. But like I said, we can kind of deal with this. Notice I said kinda. Still not great here, but got the Malcolm. Definitely gonna be an uphill battle, especially on the draw. It's just so hard to deal with this. Hopefully they don't have like Imdane's Recruiter, but like I said, they're gonna probably have at least one of the Imdane's Recruiter or the Knight. Okay, War Leader's Call. Yeah, that's still pretty bad. No removal other than the Gix's Command. I guess we'll go for the Malcolm here, but the Malcolm, I don't really even know what we're gonna be doing here. Kaito. I guess we're gonna go for Kaito just to create. And you know what, honestly, at this point, I think we're just looking at chump blockers. I think we're just going to be looking at chump blockers here. We're going to need to get into this Gix's Command. I don't really see any other way here. So Gix's Command can, well, can clear the board, can kill the Novice Inspector, but this War Leader's Call is definitely a problem. Because now we can't just clear the board -2 or 2 power or less. Imdane's Recruiter. Yeah, sure, why not? So definitely just going to be a double chump block here. There's nothing else we can do. We're just pigeonholed really badly here. Down to 5. I think we're screwed. I'm not going to lie to you, folks. I think we're screwed. Down to 5. I think we just have to plus. Land is okay, whatever. Yeah, we're screwed. We can only play down 1 card here. Obviously, the Sleep-Cursed Faerie is too slow. So we do this. Block the Recruiter. This is still too much damage in, and that is unfortunately a good game. I think on the draw, or on the play rather, we have a chance with the Gix's Command. We needed at least, I think what we needed was at least one form of removal. Go for the throat, Faerie Fencing, Ego Drain, something along the lines of that. Because otherwise, I mean, we lost even without this Imdane's Recruiter, but that's just, on the draw, it's just hard versus Convoke. What can I say?